And this is it, 5 lights about to go out to start the Grand Prix. Saudi Arabia going to get us underway.
And away we go.
The race is off. Verstappen will lead into turn 1. He's got Norris, Leclerc, Piastri. Drivers fighting for position. Alonso's dropped a place. Alonso's dropped a couple of places now. He's actually been overtaken by Russell. And Lance Stroll is down in 11th. So not a good start there for Aston Martin as we find ourselves tumbling down the grid. Lance Stroll back up into 10th, which is good. But it's Max Verstappen that gets away off the line. He is half a second in front of Norris. The two McLarens are chasing him down, followed by Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Russell, Alonso and Stroll rounding off the top 10 here as we go halfway through the first lap in Jeddah. But disappointing stuff there. We've got a yellow flag. So there's a yellow flag. I'm not too sure. I think it's for Gasly. So it looks like Gasly's locked up. That doesn't really affect us at all. So we're not too interested in that. But we can see a replay here. I'm sure Gasly then. Poor start. I think he started at 16th. You can see him down in 17th here. And he's just went off the track, so it's a bad mistake there for Pierre Gasly. No doubt that will cost him some time. It looks like Lance Stroll here is trying to attack the back of Fernando Alonso. Was not expecting this, but yeah, it looks like Lance Stroll maybe more pace here in the early going of this race. As we come round, and let's keep an eye on Lance Stroll. So we can see he is pretty close to Fernando here. Time to turn these tyres down, same with Fernando. We don't want to use too much fuel. We'll go standard. Don't want to overheat the tyres either, so yeah, let's cool this stuff down. We did get a decent start there off the grid, but Lance Stroll now DRS enabled, and it is Stroll behind Alonso. Alonso now is already falling out of the DRS here of George Russell, which is not good. And behind Lance Stroll, you can see he has got Ricciardo. Not all over him, but definitely making his presence known. So, yeah, at the moment, it's 9 and 10 for Aston Martin. Not a great start. Alonso now continuing to fall behind Russell. 1.8. Not great here to start this Saudi Arabian. Lance Stroll all over Fernando here. Is he going to go for a manoeuvre? And Lance Stroll, I think's got it. Stroll down the inside, and this is Aston Martin just wasting time that, to be honest, we really don't have to waste. And we're now look at that, Lance Stroll now having to go defensive here on Danny Rick. And look at Russell. Russell pulling off into the distance here. What is happening? Not good. Alonso here going really. Like, we're gonna have to try and speed Alonso up. I wasn't expecting this. Alonso 100% car setup. He's got Lance Stroll all over him. At this point, it might actually be better if Lance Stroll does make the overtake. And he's made it. Well, you know what? I think we're just going to tell Lance Stroll then to see if he can... Yeah, maybe he can pull it. Maybe Lance Stroll can pull ahead here. Alonso's going to have to conserve this here. Alonso's not doing well at the moment. Well, just this is really poor. We're losing places to the Red Bulls, the Racing Bulls, not even the Red Bulls, the Racing Bulls. Fernando now saying he's struggling. And it's not even Ricciardo, it's Shinoda. I mean, we can see the replay again here. Although I think seeing it once is enough. I don't really want to see it again, but yep, Shinoda then, look at that, just finds the gap. And yeah, Aston Martin not having it all their own way in the race so far. Here, Aston Martin trying to battle, but not working there. It's an easy move actually, Stroll. As he heads onto the pit straight, just because, I mean, look how easy that was. Then he's beginning to pull away. So we've got a crash here. It looks like Albon is behind us, and he's just hit the back of Fernando Alonso, and and then he spun out, and wow, that could be a safety car, because he's holding up the entire grid by the looks of it. Maybe not. Safety car not been deployed here, so we don't know why. Big shunt. There's been a big shunt. Leclerc has crashed in turn 3. So what has Charles Leclerc done here? Looks like he's battling for start. Oh, and he's been... I mean, he's... Leclerc saying he's stupid. I am stupid. I am stupid. But it looks like he's survived without too much damage. Might have to pit, but the Ferrari team... Look at that. Leclerc was leading as well. We're not that far behind Stroll, to be honest. So Alonso's actually brought himself back into the contention here. But it looks like we're battling for 10th because Shinoda looks to be too far in front. But yeah, we're beginning to look like Alonso was beat, but perhaps not. Perhaps Alonso can still get a point here. But even if he does get a point, the likelihood is it will be at the expense of his teammate. Because I just don't see how we get 2 cars in the points, which is disappointing because it looked like we could. But it's not happened. Not turned out that way. We see Max 23 laps in. Max Verstappen is leading the race and he's looking good there. So can it be 2 wins in a row for Max? We've got Red Bull a 1-2 right now. With Ferrari a 3-4. With McLaren a 5-6 and Mercedes a 7-8. There is no doubt that's the order. Racing Bulls also have a 9-10. But I would like to think that we can be better than them. We're just not. And we have a bit of movement right here. So Fernando Alonso has overtaken Ocon, then down the pit straight, moves up another place. We are now into 12th position. Hopefully we can pull away from Ocon in a good position. Oh no, a good position. Safety car deployed. And it is because of Lance Stroll. Okay? Lance Stroll has crashed. Yeah, I'm okay. And he's blocking Fernando. And Alonso can't get past. Street circuit tragedy. And oh, it's a heavy collision actually. I think Lance Stroll's probably going to be out here. Can Lance Stroll continue? Oh my god, hands in the mouth here of the Aston Martin mechanics. Lance Stroll, what are you doing? The gearbox is... Nah, Lance Stroll's done, so Lance Stroll's retired.
Red flag.
And Alonso's just stuck here. Alonso's... And it's a red flag. It is a red flag, so... Halfway through the race, and... Yeah, Lance Stroll again, we can see the replay. Just a heavy collision there. He was catching Ricciardo, he was pushing, but he's made the mistake. And look at that, man, Fernando Alonso. So that changes. I mean, that's actually a disadvantage to us now because Ricciardo and Shinoda, guys that were on 2 stops, will now get a free pit stop. And here we go. Can we get off the line? It's Verstappen leading the way. Right, we're going to push here from the get-go. First lap, we're just going to... We're going to push a little bit and try and make this work.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Go and attack. What's Alonso going to do here? We're in 11th place right now. We need to deploy, and we cannot fall. We cannot fall behind Hulkenberg. That would be an absolute disaster. We need to push. This has not went well for us. We've lost a place. We have lost a place. We need to get past Hulkenberg here. It is literally straight away, or else I think this race is over. We've got to launch it. Come on, Fernando, you've got to go for this here. And he's not went for it. Fernando, they're not going for it. Don't quite understand why. Fernando is trying to get past Hulkenberg. We've got the Racing Bulls in 8th and 9th. That's got to be the aim. That's the target. That's who we're trying to get to. But we need to get past Hulkenberg and that has, and right now we can't seem to do that. We're just staring at the back of him. And honestly, I think Fernando, you've got to go for this. Overtake aggression. We're going to go high on the overtake because why not? And we're always going to defend now. Can we do it? We're past Hulkenberg, I believe. Hulkenberg's going to try and come back at us. But we get the move done, and now we are chasing down Russell. George Russell can now get past the Racing Bulls. Rick is in front of us. Danny Rick. Alonso's going for it. Fernando Alonso down the inside, and it's 3 abreast here. It is Shinoda, Ricciardo, and Fernando. And Fernando might get one of them. I don't think we're going to get both. We're not, but oh wait, we're not even going to get any of them because that Shinoda comes back with a great manoeuvre. We need to try and force him off there, and we do. And now we are stuck behind. Stuck behind Ricciardo, right. We can do this. We can do this. 35 laps gone, 15 remaining. And we're going to go down the inside, and Fernando Alonso has made the move, and I think he's made it stick. He has. Right, we're up to 8. I mean, I would personally stick behind him until we get to the straight, but I mean, Alonso's not doing that. He's overtaken him before then, and then it just means we're getting caught back. So, I mean, I think maybe we have the DRS this time though. That might have worked out well for us. No, we don't. So again, and this time I think we're going to be overtaken by Ricciardo and Russell, and we do. So, a disaster. A disaster that time. Alonso losing it to Russell and Ricciardo. And I think we should be okay as Alonso looks to try and get back past Shinoda, and we do. And we got past him even before the straight, but Tyres are now on 32%, so this is the last lap. See what it looks like on board from Shinoda, so I mean, he is closing in on us. And he's looking to try and get past. The Racing Bulls want a double points finish. We're desperate to deny them that. And we're going to now deploy everything we have.
Copy.
In the hope that keeps us in front. And it is the final lap. And wow, okay, we've just been overtaken then. And we're now 7 tenths behind, and that's a disaster. And Alonso now claiming to be struggling here. And this is all going horribly wrong. Can Alonso deploy here and try and close up on him? Do something. So you see Alonso now still chasing down Shinoda. The gap is about 7 tenths. And now I believe we are going to deploy. So we're going to deploy everything we've got. And we're going to hopefully close down Shinoda and get close enough to launch a move into the final corner. 7 tenths the gap, 5 tenths here, so we are bringing it down. We're getting closer. We've got the DRS open, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. We're going to try here. And we've got the race winner. It looks like Max Verstappen has managed to cross the line in first place. Congratulations to him. He's won. Second race in a row. But what can we do? There he is. Look at that, Max. Happy with himself. Max Verstappen, fist in the air. Celebrates the 25 points. But what can Fernando do? And we need to make a move here. And Fernando, if you stick this, you might have a chance. We're going down the... Holy crap, if we made this work, we're going down the outside, Fernando. But we've got no ERS left. It's a drag race, and we're going to lose to Shinoda, who's got the flap open. And Shinoda's going to take the last point. Shinoda takes the last point. We have to settle for 11th, and we can see Shinoda re-overtaking us. Looked like we were about to get past him here, but he stuck it in, and we left him room, and look at that. He had the DRS, and very disappointing, man. We'll finish with 8 points in Saudi Arabia. Aston Martin, they really do not look happy. Tastes like piss for us, so. Oh, there you go, guys. That is it. That is your Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Max Verstappen wins from his teammate. We had Sainz and Ford and McLarens, Mercedes, Ferrari, Mercedes, the Racing Bulls, and then Aston Martin in 11th. Yep, just disappointing in the end. Didn't finish a million miles away from Shinoda. The tyres cost us as well. Tyres just weren't good enough. And bringing up the rear, Lance Stroll.